I'm just going to go into it. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All praises to the Most High. Another Sabbath, another beautiful Sabbath, beautiful day. Even though they out there going crazy. My name is Yahwadah, and this is the House of David, 191 Howard Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. And we welcome all of you to the Friday Sabbath service. As you know, the scripture tells us to keep the Sabbath, remember the Sabbath, and keep it holy. That's what we try to do. We try to observe it, keep it holy, do it, and that's what we're doing tonight. So you're all welcome. All praise to the Most High. This is a continuation class from the classes I've been doing. Get it up here. The title of the class is Did Christ Come / Die for Everyone? And we've been going through the history just to show you that Christ, the Heavenly Father, Christ, the angels, is dealing with the Israelites, okay, from Genesis on through to Revelation. So we're going through the scriptures to show you how the Lord has been dealing with Israel through its prophets and its kings and just throughout history in general, that he's not dealing with these other nations. He's only dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel. And we read last week about Elijah and the miracles that the Most High performed through Elijah by stopping the rain from coming down. He healed this widow woman's son. He brought him back to life through the Spirit of the Most High. He proved between King, what's his name? What's Jezebel's husband's name? Ahab, that the Most High is the true power. Through his false disciples and prophets Ahab had, he had a contest where he proved that the Most High is the true power. And these are things that we've been going throughout the history to show you that the Heavenly Father is only dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? You know, I know a lot of y'all think that the New Testament is different from the Old Testament, and that's not true at all. That's why we're going back in history to prove and to show you that the history of the Old Testament is part of the New Testament, and the New Testament is part of the Old Testament, okay? So before we get into my class, okay, I want to start off with some scriptures condemning America, because I hate America. I hate what it stands for. I hate what we've been through since we've been here. You know, I hate the Europeans that are running this world, okay? And I'm just fed up, you know, and I'm tired of it. So I can't get to them the way I want. So the Most High has allowed me to get to them through his word, okay? So give me Jeremiah 51:25, first of all. Jeremiah 51:25.
So I read the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 25.
That is
Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
the destroying mountain is America, okay? The Most High said he's against America. This big, beautiful bill that Trump is talking about, the Most High is against anything they try to talk about. Oh, we're in our golden age. America is in their golden age, you know, and they're going to make America great again. America is not going to be great. It never was and never will be. It's going down, okay? America is going down. So the Lord said he's against you, America, destroying mountain. Go ahead.
Set the Lord Most High.
Set the Most High. Go ahead.
Which destroys all the earth.
Yeah, America has destroyed, the Europeans have destroyed the whole earth with their technology, their industries, They're polluting of the air. They're polluting of the water. They're polluting of the minds of the people, killing off and making extinct billions, millions of animals. Okay, for what? For the sake of I shot one. Go ahead.
And I will stretch out my hand upon thee.
And the Most High gonna stretch his hand out, and he's doing that now. Okay, Iran and Israel, they going at it, man, and it ain't gonna be long before that touches home. Okay, because you're gonna start feeling it also. There's so many wars in the world today that you don't know of because the media have blocked them out. Because Americans are really asleep. Okay, they're really asleep. They don't have a clue as to what's going on. And you can see that in the fact that today is the 4th of July and they out there celebrating. You got black people, so-called black people, Puerto Rican people, West Indian people, okay, out there celebrating the 4th of July like they had some kind of stake in the independence of America. Okay? So American people are asleep. Read on.
And roll thee down from the rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and will make thee a burnt mountain.
Most High's gonna burn America up, man. America's gonna be destroyed in thermonuclear war. America is not gonna rule anymore. They are going down. You may not think so, but this Bible, this book called the Bible, the prophecies have never failed. Never failed. They said, the prophecy said that we were going in captivity by way of slave ships. And look at our history. That is exactly what happened. Okay, so these prophecies are true and they're going to come to pass. Whether you believe it or not doesn't really matter. Okay, my job is to just let you know and to tell you. From there, go to Jeremiah 50 and 31.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Yeah, who's most proud than America? Okay, or the Europeans? We're the superior race, and we got the highest technology, and who can defeat us? We got the Air Force, the Navy, Marines, the Army. Who can defeat us? Well, the Most High is going to defeat y'all. Okay, we're not going to get no demolition and try to come at you. That's foolishness. You're a superpower. Okay, and vengeance ain't ours. Vengeance is the Most High's. Okay, He set you up to fall, and He gonna bring you down too. Read on.
Set the Lord out of one most high power of hosts.
Mm-hmm.
For thy day is come.
But your day, America, Europeans, has come. Okay, we've been in this place for over 500 years now, taking your crap, listening to your lies, being destroyed, being misused, being abused, and now it's your turn. Your turn. You have something to say, brother?
Yes, I just want to say that Most High is using Trump to bring down this here Babylon.
Yeah, he's using Trump and whoever else comes on the scene. Okay, but it's all the same thing. America is on a downfall. Okay, America is finished. For those of y'all that are awake, go ahead.
The time that I will visit thee.
Yeah, the Most High is visiting you now, okay, with all these wars that are throughout the world that you're trying to cover up, that you won't put in your news. You know what they show in the news? Nathan's hot dog test. Who ate the most hot dog?
Yeah.
They got that on the news, man. What the hell is that about, man? When there's so much things going on in the world now, the destruction of America, the only thing they can think to put on is a Nathan hot dog contest. Okay? Read on, brother. Oh,
And
okay.
the most, this is
Yeah, go ahead,
read that-
32.
yeah. Verse 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall.
And you're going to stumble and fall, man. None of your technology, none of your wizardry, none of your cabinet members are going to be able to help you out of this one, man. You're not going to get out this one like you used to do years ago, okay? When you was at your beginning and whatnot, and you had slaves and you had the upper hand on everybody. Everybody sees you for what you really are, man. The devil that the Bible speaks of. And they're all looking down on America. And what are you doing? You're isolating yourself from everybody. Just exactly what the Most High wants. Read on.
And none shall raise him up.
And nobody's going to raise America up again, man. America's going to be finished, okay? And we can see it, okay? Because Christ said in the last days there's going to be wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, and that's exactly what's going on now. So we know that you're at your downfall now. We're not even second guessing or worried about that, okay? All we want to see is your total destruction, okay? And you put away because you've been too wicked on this planet Earth ever since you came out them caves. Go ahead.
And I, the Most High, will kindle a fire in his cities.
Go ahead.
And it shall devour all round about him.
Yeah, it's going to burn America up, man. America not going to be inhabited anymore, okay? Only lizards and scorpions and spiders and chemo dragons going to live here. It's going to be uninhabitable by humans. Now, give me Ezekiel 29:3. So, yeah, the Most High is mad with you. The Most High is against you. We're against you. And anybody that's righteous is against you because they know how wicked your behind is. They know how wicked and deceitful you are, okay? Because you have deceived the mind of the world with your lies. You got images up about Christ and the Heavenly Father and the angels talking about, well, if they're holy people, they have to look like us. Well, all them lies are going to be destroyed in thermonuclear war with you, okay? And we're just waiting for that day. We praying to the Most High for that day to come.
Jeremiah chapter 29.
No. Ezekiel 29.
Oh, well, yeah, pardon me.
Ezekiel
chapter 29. Yeah, I was know what I said.
Yeah, okay, brother. Okay.
Ezekiel chapter 29, verse 3. Speak and say, thus said the Lord, Everone, Most High Power, behold, I am against thee.
See, the Most High is saying that over and over and over. He is against you, America. Your days are numbered. Go ahead.
Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Pharaoh, king of Egypt. This is the new Egypt today, okay? And your Pharaoh is your president, okay? Go ahead.
The great dragon.
Go ahead.
That lieth in the midst of his rivers.
Yeah, that lying in the midst of the people, man. That's what America's surrounded by, all these different governments and whatnot. Go ahead.
Which have said, my river is my own.
My river is my own. Go ahead.
And I have made it for myself.
Yeah, you see all these different countries that come here now. They don't come here in their own national attire. They come in there dressed with a three-piece monkey suit. Okay, they dress like the so-called white man because they speak his language, man. They're deceived by his lies or whatnot, okay? But all that's getting ready to come to an end. All praises to the Most High. You finished that, brother?
Yeah, I was finished now. That's when we go to verse 4.
No.
Okay.
Go to Jeremiah 50 and 36.
In 36. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 36. A sword is upon the liars.
Okay. A sword is upon the liars. Okay. Who's the biggest liar in the world? The so-called white man. He done lied about everything. You know, he should change his national anthem to The Great Pretender because he lies all the damn time, man. Everything he say come out his mouth is a lie. So the Lord said a sword is on the liars. Go ahead.
And they shall dote.
And they shall be foolish. Okay? They're going to become as fools. America's going to become as fools. Everybody going to look at them and wonder and say, is this the guy? Is this the man? Go ahead.
A sword is upon her mighty men.
A sword is upon her mighty men. They can't fight no wars. They can't win no wars no more. They're always getting defeated. They haven't won a war since, I don't know what, World War I. If you could call that one. Go ahead.
And they shall be dismayed.
And they're going to be dismayed, man. They're going to be dismayed of the color of the Most High. They're going to be dismayed on our deliverance out of here. They're going to be dismayed that how we can stand up to them and talk to them through the scriptures and show them who they really are. They're going to be dismayed. Okay? And they dismayed now. That's why they got us over here in these little outlets you see on TV and whatnot. They don't have us in main media. They don't want that. They don't want the Lord's word out there like that. But it's going to come out there, whether they like it or not. You're not going to stop the Lord's message from coming out because, first of all, you don't run things. The Heavenly Father runs things, okay? He's the power in heaven and on earth. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 37.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 37. A sword is upon their horses.
A sword is upon your horses, your military tanks, your aircraft carriers, your military equipment, okay? None of that is going to help you, okay, out of this destruction that the Lord is getting ready to pound on the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And upon their chariots.
And upon your chariots. Go ahead.
And upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her.
Right. And all these people that are out there asleep, celebrating the 4th of July, not giving a second thought about the Heavenly Father, you know, you're going to get caught up in it, okay? You're going to get caught up in this thing, man. Go ahead.
And they shall become as women.
And you're going to see the white man, he's going to become like a woman in that day, okay? He ain't going to have no military strength, no military might. Okay, the scripture said we're going to chase them like a deer. Okay, we're going to chase them like the chase rope. Go ahead.
A sword is upon her treasures.
A sword is upon their treasures. Their money's going to be spent. They ain't going to have no more gold or silver or nothing. Okay, they're getting ripped off. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall be robbed.
And they shall be robbed. All these nations are going to rob America, man. They're all going to rob them. You think these tariffs that he's putting out all over the world is going to help America? America's done. You don't believe that lie if you want to. America's finished. You know, America's acting like he ain't involved in that war in Iraq and Israel. But he's been involved since day one. He's been giving strategic messages to Israel, giving them equipment, giving them money. So America's always been involved. But because of the American people are so dense-minded and so sleep, okay, you're not picking up as to what's going on, okay? We hope that you wake up, those that meant to wake up before that time comes. Now, from there, go to Revelations 18 and 1 and read down to 21.
Read out of the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power.
Mm-hmm.
And the earth was lightened with his glory.
And the earth was lightened with the glory of God.
And he cried mildly with a strong voice, saying,
Saying what?
Babylon the Great is fallen.
America is falling. America is falling. Babylon the Great is falling. Why is it called Babylon? Because you got all kind of different languages here. Okay, just like the Tower of Babel, when their languages would change. You had different people speaking different languages. But that's exactly what you got here in America. So Babylon the Great is falling, you know, and that's the only thing great about Babylon, that it's going to fall, okay? You're talking about making the world, America great, but the Most High is talking about making the great America fall greatly. Go ahead.
Is fallen.
It's falling.
And it's become the habitation of devils.
That's all that's here. Nothing but devils here, man. Deceivers, okay? And they deceiving the people, man. This bill is going to hit home when people can't buy their groceries anymore, when they can't afford to find a place to live, okay? When they can't get no medical coverage because all the rich are making money because Trump took the funds from these agencies just to support the rich, just to support the rich, okay? And when that hits home, brother, it's gonna be due date, okay? Not D-Day, but due date. Go ahead.
And the whole of every foul spirit.
And the home of every foul spirit is here in America, man. That's why you see his cabinet and all these Europeans backing Trump, talking about a great, beautiful bill. It's not a great, beautiful bill because it's going to impoverish the already impoverished. Okay? The people that are on the bottom are getting hit hard. You don't feel it right now, but you're going to feel it in times to come. As these days amount up, you're going to start feeling the pressure more and more. You go to the hospital. You can't afford your medications. Okay? You can't find a place to live. Okay? There are no jobs. Okay? Your services are cut. Your fire departments are cut. Your schooling benefits are cut. Everything that you are accustomed to is going to be cut in order to feed the rich. And that's exactly what this bill is about. Go ahead.
And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Every unclean and hateful bird. You know, these Europeans, they hate us, man. They hate us. They hate the Most High. They hate what he stands for. They hate the Israelites. They hate the truth. Okay? So this is full. This is the cage of every hateful bird. Okay? Even the nations, the other nations that are not of Israel, they hate us. They hate the Most High. Okay? I mean, the stories that people come up with, man, are really so far-fetched. And I'm going to tell you why they're so far-fetched. They're so far-fetched because people are not honoring the Most High. They think the Most High can't speak for himself. They think he can't speak for himself. He's got a book. Look how thick this book is. With his own words in there. But they always come and say, well, I feel. Brother, sister, we don't care. The Most High don't care how you feel. All we care about is how the Most High feels and what he wants us to do because we're his servants, okay? He put us in this situation we're into today. For the past 500 years, he put us here, okay? Catching all kind of hell because we refuse to hear what he got to say, okay? But you got some of us that are waking up now, okay? And getting ourselves together and trying to get back to the Most High, you know, and repenting. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Give me another chance. And this is the chance right now while grace is happening, okay? Grace is happening now. This is the time for y'all to wake up and come back to the Most High. Don't just sit home taking notes and whatnot, and then when the class is over, close the book and go back to doing your own thing. It's time to get involved, man. Time to get involved. Read on.
Verse 3, Revelation 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, all the nations are following America. I told you, they don't come here in their own garb. They wear American clothes. They speak English and whatnot, okay? A lot of them don't even know their own language anymore, okay? So all of them have drunken of that poison, deceitfulness that the so-called white man has been spewing out since he's been in rulership, okay? All the nations. That's why when you go outside in your own neighborhood, what do you see? You see every other nation under the sun with a business except yours, okay? And all they're doing is stealing your hard-earned money and taking it back to their neighborhood, okay? They're not trying to fix up your neighborhood, okay? In this block alone where we at now, you have a lot of Europeans that moved around the corner. It took the whole damn block. And they don't have no so-called black people over there. No, we ain't renting to y'all. We're not renting to y'all. And this has been a so-called black neighborhood for the longest. Just like Harlem used to be. Harlem was known for a heavy black population, okay? Now you'd be lucky if it's 50%. You'd be lucky if it's 50%, man. Yeah.
They call it gentrification.
Gentrification, yeah. They got these names made up for things that they do. And they make these names up to try to appease your ideologies or your ideals, okay? Because they know they're not teaching you anything. Yeah, they're conditioning you. They're not teaching you anything in these schools, okay? You get a degree or a master's in something, and when you come out, there's no job for that. But you don't pay all this tuition to try to learn a certain trait and whatnot, okay? So it's all a farce, man. It's all a farce. It's all a facade. What you see America, all you seeing is a great big facade, man. Yeah, brother.
Yeah. They teach you how to run, how to take care of their business. But they don't teach you how to learn how to make your own business.
Right. Because I used to say that why don't they ever teach us about getting our own business? They're talking about work hard and you get a good job, okay? While they got all the businesses. How is that working? They got all the businesses like they was telling us like the businesses that are in America back then, they wasn't going nowhere. They was going to stay right here. But what happened? We're in 2025 now. They're all gone overseas. Okay? And they didn't take you with them. Okay? So like I said, America is a great big facade, man. It's phony, man. It's, it's not upright. It's not truthful. That's why the Most High said a sword is on the destroying mountain. Okay? Read on.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, all these nations, go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right, through the abundance of her delicacies. What are one of her delicacies? Us. Okay? You get it. You want a business? You get we'll send you right through out a loan, and you open up in the nigger neighborhood. Make sure you open up in one of their neighborhoods, and you can make all the money you want, charge whatever you want.
Don't teach that.
Okay, yeah, but don't teach that, and that's why you see when you go out today, all these different nations in your hood. Okay, you go to a store, there's an Arab there. What? From Yemen. Okay, you go to another store, there's a Chinese there. Okay, you go to another store, there's an East Indian there. Okay, everybody but your own people, man. Go ahead, brother, read.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Where you at, brother?
Revelation 18, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So the Lord is telling you now. He's been telling us, okay? Come out of America ideologies, man. Come out of this wicked philosophy, okay? This ideology that they're going to make America great again, okay? Or this big, beautiful bill, okay? Come out of that foolishness and turn back to the Most High, man. Learn your nationality. Learn what the Most High expects of you so you don't be caught up when the Most High comes down on America, because America is definitely going to be destroyed in thermonuclear war. You have something to say, brother?
No.
Go ahead, brother. Let's go.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
See? That ye be not partakers of her sins. Go ahead.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
And that you receive none of her plagues. Okay? You don't want to be caught up in the punishment that's coming for America. Okay? Because for the past 500 years, you've been in punishment. And you still are being punished. Okay? So you don't want to get caught up again in somebody else's punishment, especially theirs, because the Most High is going to issue out her double. Double. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Yeah, her sins have reached up to the Most High. That means the Most High had enough. He had enough of this man. Okay? And this is foolishness. Go ahead.
And the Most High have remembered her iniquity.
And Most High remember all her sins, man. How they did us in slavery. Tied women upside down and split open their stomachs and let the baby fall out and step on their heads. Or throw the babies in the swamp for gator bait. Or lynch us and burn us and then slice us up and take parts of us home for souvenirs. Most High remember all of that, man. This America is the most wicked evil, destructive system that the Most High has ever created, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, even here, and I'm speaking,
Right,
the sisters do what you want to do.
right,
And not
right.
being in order.
Right. And now I'm glad you brought that out, brother, because I was gonna bring that out later. But that Hosea 4:1 is coming to pass because I'm gonna tell you, go on YouTube and see how many sisters are coming against sisters that do not respect or honor their men. That means the women. I mean, they're all over the place now. I mean, before there was one, Sherazad Ali, okay? And she's still a queen of them all because she came out years ago about that. But now, brother, there's young ones that are, even white women are coming out and talking about these women that are disrespecting their men and not honoring their men, okay? And playing games. And I mean, it's just all over the media. And that's a tall tale sign that prophecy in Isaiah 4:1 is getting ready to happen, man. Okay? It says 7 women shall take hold of one man. Okay? Begging them, only let us be called by thy name. Marry us. Okay? And that's what these women are talking about, man. So that prophecy is coming like a destruction, like the destruction of America is coming. Okay, with all kind of prophecies that are popping up here, popping up there. Okay, so all of this is getting ready to boil over, man. Okay, so you women that are at ease, okay, you Israelite women, especially that black woman that are at ease, giving your man hell, you better get yourself straight because the time is coming, man. Because the time is coming. Read on, brother.
Verse 6 in Revelation 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Yeah, reward her even as she rewarded us. Okay? How did she reward us? Rape, rob, and murder. Okay? She didn't give us nothing that their ancestors left them. Okay? From brutalizing us, raping us, destroying us. Okay? And they got this whole world. Okay? And they didn't give us none. They didn't give us none of it, man, okay? But that's all right because the scripture says the world was made for our sakes. And we see it now. We see it coming. And we rejoice in every day. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Hamashiach Yahushua, because he is going to bring this thing about, man. And we ain't got no worries that it's not going to happen, okay? We know this thing is going to happen, man. Just like we know the back of our hands. We know this thing is going to happen, man. And they know it too. But they ain't going to say it now. But they're going to say it in that day, though. Okay? So we don't care if they don't say anything now. Because the time is coming where all these lies and rumors of lies are going to be put. Everybody's mouth's going to be shut in that day. Read on, brother.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
See? Double. Most I going to give her double, man. Double unto her what she did to us, man. Because we are sick and tired. Okay, this has been a captivity that's been so long. This is the longest captivity we ever been into, and it's been the most destructive. Because out of all the other captivities, the Assyrian, the Babylonians, the Greeks, the Romans, okay, the Persians, none of them took away our nationality, man. None of them took away our language. But the so-called white man, okay? You the only one that had the nerve to put your stinking image up to the world and say, if there's a God, he looks like me. You're the only one that did that, man. You're the only one that did that. Okay, that's how foolish you are. Okay? And that is an abomination against the Holy Spirit. Okay? And the Most High is not going to forgive that. He ain't forgiving that, man. So your days are numbered, man. It's just like if we had our hands around your neck. It feels that good because we know the Lord is going to put his hands around your neck. Okay? Read on, brother.
And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. The cup that she had filled to her double, man. Go ahead.
How much she hath glorified herself.
How much America had glorified herself? We're rocking. We're over the top. We're the Iron Eagle. We land on the moon. We got the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines. Okay? And nothing gonna happen or nobody's gonna touch us. How she glorified herself, man. Now she's talking about this is America's golden era, golden age, the big beautiful bill. Okay? They still glorify themselves. Read on, brother.
And live deliciously.
And live deliciously, man. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
The guy has
Go ahead.
5 or 4 mansions
Yeah.
around the world, man.
Right.
So you might say, well, he worked for that. He worked for that because they ain't gonna let a black man get up there like that. Okay? All these actors with their acting skills and whatnot, they
Hang
got
on.
it from so-called black people.
Take them out.
Okay? Let me tell you what they did. They took them old black movies that black people used to make and they studied them. Oh, this is how you do it. This is how you act up. And then what they did, they took them and put them in a vault somewhere because somebody found them. Somebody found those movies, man. They said, man, I found these in a vault. And they were all dusty and put away. And they the ones that came out and started acting. And we think that, oh, wow, they're something. They're really something. Everything the America has done has been stolen from the so-called black man, okay? Everything, okay? And they still following us today. That's why they won't let us go. That's why they won't let us go. Even Elijah Muhammad told them, look, let us go, give us some land so we can start our thing, okay? So we tried that, okay? In Black Wall Street, what did they do? They bombed the damn place, okay? They totally destroyed it, telling us what? We ain't letting y'all go, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Okay? Burnt it down, man. With their own military planes, man. A city in America. They brought them planes in to destroy that town, man, because they hate us so much, man. Okay? And they're so envious of us because we know more. We look better. We do better. We are better than them. Hey, as quiet as it's kept, we are the superior race here, okay? We are the superior race on the planet, okay? Read, brother.
So much torment and sorrow.
So much torment and sorrow.
Give her.
Give her. That's right.
For she hath in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow.
Read that again, brother. Slow down.
So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith
yes.
in her heart.
For she saith in her heart.
I sit a queen.
That's why you got so many sodomites running around here. Okay? This world is full of sodomites. America's full of sodomites. You know, a woman said she got fired because 2 sodomites wanted her position. Now, they ain't got the knowledge she got to run that department. But they threw her out anyway because the sodomites wanted it, man. Okay? So that's America. It's a very feminine vibration, man. They may have their chest stuck out like the eagle and have that crude haircut and whatnot, but deep down inside, man, they soft, man. They soft, okay? They soft. Most I made them that way because they inferior. They are inferior race. Okay? The so-called white man, the Europeans are an inferior race. Okay? And we are the superior race. Okay? We don't.
And they're gonna be an endangered species very soon.
And they're gonna be an endangered species, like the brother said.
Right.
Pretty soon, you're gonna be an endangered species, man. I remember years ago, one of our teachers, elders, Ariel said, y'all look strange without your chains. You ain't got your chains on. Y'all look strange walking around here with no chains. Okay? That's coming back, man. Yeah, you got something to say?
You know, we forget our place. We forget our place. This is not our rest.
Exactly.
Building no Wall Street.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be out there setting off no firecrackers. Okay, we out there setting off firecrackers, man.
And Edomites don't even realize this is the last of Mohican.
Yeah. This is the last go around, baby. This the last go round. It's your independence, your birthday. It's your last go round, man. It's getting ready to close. The curtains get ready to close on you. Okay? You going into some deep, deep, dark slavery. Okay? Most I say, give her double. You're gonna get double what you gave us, man. Okay? Read on, brother.
It says, oh yeah. And am no
Tell 'em where you
widow.
Tell me where you're at, brother.
Revelation 18, verse 7.
All right.
And am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna touch me. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. Hey, we're America. We don't have wars over here. Don't you know that they negotiated a deal with the rest of the world not to have any wars in America? Why you think they never had no wars here, man? How is it the wars are always across the river? Okay, across the ocean. Never. You don't think they have missiles that can reach over here, man? Not only is the Most High saving this place, okay, but the fact that these devils have made some kind of treaty with the rest of the world and say, no, don't bomb over here, just bomb over there. You know, I used to wonder when I watched those old reels of World War I, World War II, how the hell, who is starting to film? Who is starting to film? There's somebody out there filming, man. How in the world he got time to film and they in the middle of a war?
You see very few blacks.
And you see very few blacks, man, because they out there in the front. That's why. They had us leading the way, man. Okay? Yeah, they had us leading the way. If it wasn't for us, man, like MacArthur, he said, look, you want to win a war? You want to win a war? Get the niggas. Okay? And that's what he did. He said, give me some blacks, and I'll go over there and shut Hitler down. And that's exactly what he did, man. Okay, but they keep that quiet. They want you to think. You know, the thing that really bothers me about this Americanism is that when our brothers and sisters work so hard in the Olympics, you know, they train and they work really hard. When they go over there, they tell them, oh, you're representing America. I mean, damn, man. You're representing us. And then when you come back here like Jesse Owens, okay? When he came back here, they treat him like a dog. Like a dog, man. That's why Muhammad Ali threw his medal away. Because he knew it was crap. Okay? No, we don't represent America. Okay? We represent the Hebrew Israelites. That's who we are. Okay? The Hebrew Israelites. Read on, brother.
Revelation 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Woo! One day, baby. One day. The Most High said, therefore shall your plagues come in one day. Go ahead.
Death and mourning.
Death and mourning. Okay? It's going to happen over here. Death and mourning. Go ahead.
And famine.
And famine. Okay? The famine is on its way. It's on its way, man.
And she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
And she shall be utterly burnt with fire, man. The missiles are going to be set off, man. They're going to be set off, man. And because you done filled all the oceans with oil and gasoline, man, them things are going to ignite all your cities throughout America. Underground, you got pipes of gas, okay? When them bombs hit, that's going to ignite, okay? Your electric companies with their stations here and there, that's going to ignite, and this thing is going to be a flame like you ain't never seen before. It's going to go up like a torch, okay? And it's going to burn, baby, burn. And we can't wait for that day. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why we love reading this book called the Bible. You know why? Because it predicts your downfall, okay? And we know it's true because it said we would go into slavery by way of slave ships, and we did. So we know when it's talking about you, so-called white man, America, you going down too. You going down too, okay? Lord ain't playing no games, okay? Yeah.
And then, you know, those plagues that affected Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
Most High's army is also the mosquitoes, the
Exactly. Right. Right, the hornets, the wasp, okay, the what's the thing? The crickets, what they call them? I forget what they call them, but they had them in Egypt. Okay, yeah, all these creatures, okay, these creepy crawlers. The Most High, that's the Most High's army too, man. The ants, all of that, man. The animals out there, y'all think that, yo, yeah, yo, you know they try to make us think that the animals love them too. Say, oh, this guy raised up a lion, he raised up a bear, and now the bear loves him. Yeah, the bear now he loves him. The bear's gonna chew you up like he chew up anything else, man. Don't nobody, yeah, he's already snatching you, man. Don't nobody care about you no more, okay? Except the black man, black woman, okay? They're the only ones. And they're going to come out of that real soon. They're going to come out of that real soon because the Most High is waking up his army now, okay? He's putting out the word. He's putting out the call. He's sounding the trumpet. And this is the trumpet what you hear tonight. This is the trumpet what you hear when the brothers are out there teaching. This is the trumpet that you hear on your social media, okay? Everybody that's out there that's a Hebrew Israelite that's teaching the Bible, that is the trumpet call, okay? And the Most High is waking up his army that hear it. And we getting ready too, man. We getting ready, man, because all we're going to have to do is take up the spoils, okay? That's all we're going to have to do. We have to fight you, take up the spoils, okay? We're going to take everything. Where you at, brother?
Revelation chapter 18, verse 8 at the end. For
Okay.
strong is the Lord Adonai, most high power,
Strong is the Most High, man. Go ahead.
who judged her.
Who judges you, okay? You see what the Most High did to Egypt, right? Okay, how he destroyed them. They thought they were big and bad too. Oh, look at that. Their captain is a poor general. He put them out there where they got no retreat. But what did the Most High do? He parted the sea. He parted the sea for us, and we walked through on dry ground, baby. It wasn't muddy. It was dry. Okay? That's right. Remember, man. Y'all don't know, man. You don't know our power. Okay? But Esau do. Okay? That's why he don't want you to wake up. Okay? But later for that, man, the Most High is waking us up now. Okay? So strong is the Most High power who judges you. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, America. Okay? Now, give me Obadiah 17, and read 17 and 18. And then we're going to get into my class. I know you probably thought I was into it already. But this is just my getting off on the devil, okay? This is my left and right punch. Obadiah 17 and 18. Because you've been too wicked on this earth, man. You've been ruling too long now. Okay? And it's time for you to get knocked off your horse. And the Most High is the one that's going to do that. He's going to knock you right off your horse, man. You know, and oh, man, it's such a good feeling to know that we have a power so powerful, so knowledge, so strong, so mighty, so great. Okay? You want to talk about something being great? Well, our power, Yahweh, okay, by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai is great, okay? And he's going to show that greatness real soon, man, because he's going to bring down America in 1 hour. That's what he said, in 1 hour. Obadiah 17.
Yeah, read that book of Obadiah chapter 1 verse 17. Yeah, 1 verse 17. But upon Mount Zion, that's us, go ahead, shall be deliverance.
See, we're going to be delivered. So we ain't worried about it. We're not worried about it at all, man. We enjoy coming out there speaking the word of the Most High and predicting or showing you your downfall in the scriptures, man. How many times have we been to your wicked churches and ain't learned a damn thing? Slaves, obey your master. Okay? Well, that's going to apply to you. Okay? Obey your master. Okay? Go ahead.
And there shall be holiness, And the house of Jacob shall possess.
Yeah, there's going to be holiness, okay? And we're not going to have no more wickedness in our kingdom, man. Yeah. You brothers and sisters that don't want to get yourselves together with the Most High, you're still talking about what I feel or I think nonsense, okay? You ain't going to make it. Not with that attitude. Not with that philosophy. Not with those ideologies. You're not going to make it. We ain't having it, okay? Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possession.
And we're going to possess everything America has, man. You see, the scripture says they live deliciously. Well, all that deliciousness, we going to own it, okay? Your yachts, your planes, your helicopters, your fancy apartments, your fancy cars, okay? All the money and gold that you have, we going to have all of that, man. And we're going to have you, okay, on top of it. We're going to have all that and then some. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
We're going to be a fire, man, because we are fire now. We hyped up now, man, okay? We're ready to roll, okay? We're ready to see the destruction on America, man, because this kingdom is too foolish, man. There's too much foolishness going on, okay? We're men of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay? We're not about no foolishness, man. And there's too much damn foolishness in this world now, okay? Run by the so-called white man, okay? You got our people out there shooting firecrackers, going to parties now, not obeying the Sabbath, talking about a hot dog contest, okay? Talking about the 4th of July. Oh, happy good day off, okay? Sister told me yesterday, enjoy your holiday. I had to look at her like she had 3 heads. I said, what holiday are you talking about? Okay? In 2025, our people are still talking about a holiday on the 4th of July. Do you know what we was doing back there in the 1700s? Okay? We were the ones serving the damn pens. They said, oh, give us the pen so we can sign it. That's where we came in. Okay? Serving the damn pens so they could sign the independence. We wasn't involved in that. That wasn't for us. Okay? Y'all need to get your head screwed back on right, man, and cut all this foolishness out already. Read on.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
That's the Puerto Ricans, okay? Us and the Puerto Ricans and the other tribes are going to come back as one nation again. Right now we separate, and that's the Lord's doing. But the Lord said we're going to come back, man, and we're going to join back together. And brother, when that happens, look out. That's all I got to tell you. Look out, man. Because the nation of Israel is the baddest nation in the world. Even in our captivity, we still badder than any other nation on the planet Earth. Okay, why? Because we're the children of the Most High. That's why. Go ahead.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau for what?
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau for stubble. What do you do with stubble, man? Pick that crap up and throw it in the fire. Okay, stubble. Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them.
And we're going to kindle in you. Go ahead.
And devour them.
And we're going to devour in you, man. Okay, that means we're going to, man, I don't even know the words to say, man. You have no idea, man, what we're going to do to this man, man. I'm telling you, man. The so-called white man is in deep, deep trouble. That's all I got to say, okay? That's all I got to say. Enjoy yourself for the rest of the time you got, because you are definitely, like the brother said, the elder said, you are an endangered species. Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
We getting rid of y'all. The Most High already ordained it. We ain't have no more white people on the planet Earth. Okay, you're done. Okay? We are done. You're done, man. Okay? We're going to do away with every last one of you, your wife, your son, your daughter, your babies, everybody that got that red complexion. Okay? Yeah, you had your time. Okay, that's why you got the mark of Cain on you. Okay, so we know when that day come, oh, there he goes. You can't hide. Like you told us, no matter where the nigga goes, he's always black. Well, no matter where you go, you're always red. And there ain't no place you're going to be able to hide. Right. No way you're going to be able to hide. Okay? So white race, the so-called white race is going to be done away with. There ain't going to be no more on the planet Earth, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord Most High has spoken it.
For the Most High has spoken it. Go ahead.
Verse 19.
That's it?
Yeah, verse 18.
Okay, good. Now, I'm going to start my class. I got my frustration on.
I know that's
okay?
right. What?
I got my left and the right off. Okay? So now, I'm going to go into my class. And I needed that because I can't stand the so-called white man. Can't stand America. Can't stand their hedonistic rituals like the 4th of July. And you got our people out there celebrating them. That's the 4th of July. What does that to do with you, so-called black man, black woman? Okay? You're bugging out, man. Okay, now, title of my class is Continuation. Did Christ come die for everybody? No, he didn't, man. He didn't come and die for everybody. He only came and died for the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay? From Abraham on down. All right? Now, let's see where we are. Okay. Okay, we left off at we were talking about Elijah, okay, and Ahab and his false. Get 1 Kings 18 and start at the finish that chapter off at 18 verse.
18.
Yeah, 1 Kings 18.
18. Yep.
18.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 18, verse 18. And he answered, I have not troubled Israel.
So Ahab, King Ahab, okay, of the northern kingdom, Israel, because the kingdom was split. He met up with Elijah, the prophet. And when he saw him, he said, are you the guy that's stopping the rain and troubling Israel? And Elijah said, no, I'm not troubling Israel. Go ahead.
But thou,
you, go ahead.
But thou and thy father's house.
And your father's house, way back from Jeroboam. Go ahead.
In that ye have forsaken the commandments of the Lord Most High.
Right.
And thou hast followed Balaam.
Right. Okay. Every Canaanite god that you could think of. All the traditions of the Africans. Okay. They were following. Israel was following. Okay. They didn't have one king of the northern kingdom that was righteous. Okay. Not one. They all were wicked. Okay. So yeah. Elijah said, nah, you and your fathers, you're the one that brought this about because the Lord had made it stop raining. Okay? That's where we are. 19.
Verse 19. 1 Kings 18, verse 19. Now therefore sin and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel.
Okay, now bring everybody to Mount Carmel. Okay, go ahead.
And the prophets of Baal, 450, and the prophets of the groves, 400, which eat at Jezebel's table.
Go ahead.
And Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel.
Okay, so we went over this last week, but we're going to go over it again. So Elijah's setting up a contest, okay, to see who is the better power, who is the true power, okay? Baal, all them gods that they worshiping and dealing with, or the Most High. Because the Most High is this, he's the only true power there is. There's only one God, okay? And God, the word God means power. So there's only one heavenly spiritual father, okay? And a lot of y'all think that, yeah, but he could do whatever he wants. Okay, he can have the Muslims if he wants. He can have the Baptists if he wants. He can have the Catholics if he wants. He can do whatever he wants. But what did he do? Okay, he only chose one nation. That's what he did. Okay, so all of y'all that putting in your own spin, talking about yeah, but he can do whatever he wants. You have no foundation. You have no backing. You have no facts to back that up. That Christ came for everybody. That the Most High is for everybody. Okay, so let me just read this little segment here about Baal. It says Baal, part name Baal, Semitic term meaning Lord, okay, or master, often used in ancient Canaanite religion to refer to deities, okay, deities with an S, okay, different gods, and that's what Israel was doing, okay, worshiping every god under the heavens, okay. So the Lord was mad with Israel, and that's why he sent Elijah to tell them to put a cap on it, okay. Okay, Baal, meaning Lord, referring to any power, any God, especially for the Canaanites, okay? We're following a lot of customs of the Canaanites in America, okay? Christmas is a Canaanite, okay? Babylonian, okay? Ritual, okay? So a lot of the customs that the ancient Canaanites and Babylonians, okay, were practicing, we celebrate them here. We practice it here in America, okay? So you can say that today our people are following Baal because they're following any kind of philosophy or ideology that comes their way, baby. Okay? Yeah, smoking. The devil done said, y'all can burn your brains up with this horse manure we call pot. And we won't bust you for it anymore. And y'all, just like slaves, ran and grabbed it up. Hey, we can do it. It's free now. Just puffing away. Puffing your life away. Okay? Instead of putting knowledge up in there, you're putting smoke up in there. Okay? That's how corrupt our people have come, man. That's how lost. Okay? Remember, we read earlier in Revelation, okay, the 18:4. Come out of America, my people, that you don't get caught up in her sins. All right? Now, let's go to Kings. Hold on a minute. Let's get this right here. Yeah, I guess that was it. Let's go to Kings. Bear with me a minute. Go to Kings 12 and 25.
First or second?
First Kings.
12 and 25?
Yeah.
We have First Kings, chapter 12, verse 25. Then Jeroboam built Shechem in Mount Ephraim and dwelt therein.
Right, in Mount Ephraim, okay? Because Jeroboam was an Ephraimite, okay? Meaning a Puerto Rican today. Go ahead.
And went out from thence and built Peniel.
Okay, so he built these cities up. Go ahead.
And Jeroboam said in his heart, now shall the kingdom return to the house of David.
Because what happened now was that the kingdom split after King Solomon passed, okay, between his son and this guy Jeroboam, okay? He was told that the Most High was going to split the kingdom, and he's going to take 9.5 of the tribes, and the rest were going to stay with King Solomon, Rehoboam's son. Okay, so that's where we are now.
Right.
Okay, so Jeroboam built these two cities. Go ahead.
If this people go up to do sacrifice in the house of the Lord Most High at Jerusalem, then shall the heart of this people turn again unto their Lord Everone, even unto Rehoboam, king of Judah, and they shall kill me.
Right. So he's thinking now, I got all these tribes, okay, but how am I going to keep them? Because they still have to go up and observe the high holy days in Jerusalem. So if they go up there, he's thinking, I may lose their loyalty because they may fall back and start staying in Jerusalem instead of in here in these cities that I built. Okay, that's what Jeroboam was saying, thinking. Okay. Now, 28.
Say it again.
28.
Or verse 28?
Yes, sir.
Verse 28 and 1 Kings 12, verse 28. Whereupon the king took counsel and made 2 calves of gold.
Okay, so now he makes 2 calves of gold. Damn. Just shake your head at it. Go ahead.
And said unto them, it is too much for you to go up to Jerusalem.
These are all the 9.5 tribes he had. Go ahead.
Behold thy gods, O Israel.
Behold thy gods, O Israel. Go ahead.
Which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
And our people were so simple-minded. We went for that crap. We went for that crap, man. Here's 2 bullocks or oxes or whatever it is. And he's telling us these are the gods that brought us out of Egypt. After seeing the 10 miracles that the Lord did to the Egyptians, okay, we actually gonna fall for the fact that we're gonna stop worshiping these animals. Go ahead. 29.
Yeah, 29. And he set the one in Bethel,
And he
the
set
other,
one in Bethel,
and the other he put in Dan.
and the other he put in Dan. Okay. Go ahead. 30.
And this thing became a sin.
And it became a sin. Why? Because the Most High told us, thou shalt have no other gods before me. That's one of the commandments, man. Okay? The first commandments. Go ahead.
For the people went to worship before the one, even unto Dan.
So they went, people fell for it. Go ahead, 31.
And he made an house of high places.
High places, go ahead.
And made priests of the lowest of the people.
See, so he just went berserk. He made the calves, then he kicked the Levites out and just made priests of anybody that wanted to be a priest. Okay? That wasn't part of the Levite family. And only the Levites are allowed to serve the Lord in that kind of manner and position. Okay, so this Ephraimite was really going off. Go ahead.
Which were not of the sons of Levi.
See? Which were not of the sons of Levi. Go ahead.
And Jeroboam ordained a feast in the 8th month on the 15th day of the month.
So he's trying to emulate the Passover. Go ahead.
Like unto the feast that is in Judah, and he offered upon the altar. So did he in Bethel, sacrificing unto the calves that he had made, and
which he had made. Okay, so here he goes sacrificing in the altar, okay, to these idols that he made, okay, provoking the Lord to anger. Okay. 33.
Yep. And he placed in Bethel the priests of the high places which he had made. Verse 33. So he offered upon the altar which he had made in Bethel the 15th day of the 8th month, even in the month which he had devised of his own heart, and ordained a feast unto the children of Israel. And he offered upon the altar and burnt incense.
So here he is. Here's an Ephraimite doing the work of the Levites. Okay, I don't know what's going through his mind, but even he had to realize that he was stepping beyond his boundaries. Okay, because we know that only the Levites can do that. We know that. Okay, but he did it. Okay, now from there go to let's go to 1 Kings 13:1.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 13, verse 1. And behold, there came a man of the Most High power out of Judah by the word of the Lord Most High unto Bethel. And Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense.
Okay, so here he is, right by the altar, getting ready to burn incense and send him some more abominations. 2.
And he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord Most High and said.
And the prophet cried against this altar that he made. Okay, go ahead.
O altar, thus said the Lord Most High, behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by the name, and upon thee shall he offer the priests of the high places that burn incense upon thee, and men's bones shall be burnt upon thee.
So what's going on here? Here he is, Jeroboam, by that altar that he made, getting ready to sacrifice to the idols. And here comes this prophet and brings out a prophecy against that altar. And he said, this king that's going to come up, Josiah, okay, he's going to come up later. He's going to burn the bones of all those priests you made. All those priests that are not part of Levi, he's going to take them out the grave and he's going to put them on that same altar and he's going to burn them up. Okay? That's what's happening now. Okay? You finished that?
Yeah, I finished that verse 2, yeah.
Okay. Go to 2 Kings 23, 15 and 16.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 23, verse 15.
We're going to read about that prophecy
All right.
that he just made.
2 Kings, chapter 23, verse 15. Moreover, the altar that was at Bethel.
Bethel, remember? He made the altar at Bethel and in Dan. Go ahead.
And the high places.
And the high places. Go ahead.
Which Jeroboam, the son of Nebat,
right,
who made Israel to sin.
Who made Israel to sin. Go ahead.
And made both that altar.
Had made.
And the high place.
Had made both that altar and the high place.
He break down.
He break down. Okay, so the prophet broke these things down. Go ahead.
And burnt the high place.
And burned the high place.
And stamped it small to powder.
And stamped it small to powder. Go ahead.
And burnt the groves.
And burned the groves. Okay, go ahead.
And as Josiah.
Who?
And as Josiah.
Who?
And as Josiah.
Remember the prophecy was, by the child shall be born, and his name shall be Josiah. Here he is, okay? And he's going to fulfill that prophecy that prophet spoke against Jeroboam for what he did and how he made Israel to sin. Read it again.
And as Josiah turned himself, he spied the scepters that were there in the mount.
Mm-hmm.
And sent and took the bones out of the scepter.
These are graves. These are graves. All those prophets, all those I would say niggas that he made priests, okay, that weren't a part of Levi. Okay? Go ahead.
And burnt them upon the altar.
He took them out the grave and burnt those bones, just like the prophecy said. Go ahead. On the altar.
And polluted it.
And polluted it.
According to the word of the Lord Most High.
According to the word of the Most High.
Which the man of the Most High power proclaimed.
So that prophecy came to pass. So that means that the prophecy about America falling, that's coming to pass too. Okay? Because the word of the Most High did not come out void. Whatever he says is going to happen, it's going to happen. So America, you're on your last Trump. You're on your last Trump with Donald Trump. You're on your last Trump. Now go to 1 Kings 13:3.
1 Kings 15:3.
So these prophecies are coming to pass. They're going to happen. We're not even worried about it. All we worried about is the day when the Lord comes, that we be ready. That we be ready. Okay? That we have this knowledge in us. That we are practicing the laws and statutes of the commandments. And that we are watching to see when the Lord is coming back. Because he said he's coming back as a thief in the night. So all of y'all that after this class, close your books and go back about your business. You're not watching. You're not watching. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
You got the book of 1 Kings, chapter 15, verse 3. And he walked in all the sins of his father, which he had done before him. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord Most High, his power, as the heart of David, his father.
Okay.
Nevertheless, for David's sake, did the Lord Most High, his power, gave him a lamp in Jerusalem to set up his son after him and to establish Jerusalem. Because David did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord Most High and turned not aside from anything that he commanded him all the days of his life, save only in the matter.
Hold on. Okay. My bad. I gave you the wrong scripture. Go to 1 Kings 16:24.
1 Kings.
1 Kings 16 and 24
16
verse.
and 24, yep. In the book of 1 Kings, chapter 16. Oh. 1 Kings, chapter 16, verse 24. And he bought the hill Samaria and Shemer for 2 talents of silver.
This is Jeroboam, okay? This is how Samaria came to being, okay? So he bought this land from Shemar, okay? And for 2 talents of silver. Go ahead. And built on the hill.
And built on the hill and called the name of the city which he built after the name of Shemer, owner of the hill, Samaria.
Samaria, okay? And that's where the the northern kingdom was living. That's where they were staying, okay? Samaria, okay? And because of their practices that they had everybody who wasn't a Levite doing the services of the Most High. And then when the Assyrians took them over, they kept the practice up. And they had people that weren't even of Israel doing the services that Christ told his disciples, don't go to Samaria. Okay, don't go to Samaria. Because the Syrians had moved the Israelites out of there and spread them out throughout the land. Okay, but I just wanted to show you how Samaria came into existence. Jeroboam bought that land from this guy named Shemar. Okay, 33.
Then the book of 1 Kings, chapter 16, verse 33.
No, I'm sorry. 1 Kings 17:32.
17:32. 1 Kings 17. Then the book of 1 Kings, chapter 17, verse 32.
Yeah, 32.
There's no 32 in 1 Kings.
1 Kings 17.
Oh, 13:17.
I said 1 Kings 17. There's none.
Yeah, 1 Kings 17.
Yeah.
32, you said, right?
Yeah.
There's no 32. There's 17, but it ends on 24 first.
All right, 17. That's 17. Bear with me a minute.
Yeah, that's it.
Bear with me a minute. Oh, 1 Kings 17:32. It's not there?
1 Kings 17. I'm here already, but it's no 32 verse.
32 there?
We want to go to 24.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I
It's
put the
probably-
wrong chapter in there.
It might be 1832. I don't know.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
It's give me Second Chronicles 13:1.
So Chronicles 13:1. The book of Second Chronicles, chapter 13, verse 1. Now in the 18th year of the king Jeroboam began Abijah
And Abijah
to reign over Judah.
Mm-hmm.
He reigned 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Micaiah, the daughter of Uriel
of Gibeah.
Gibeah.
Go ahead.
And there was war between Abijah and Jeroboam.
Okay, so Judah and Israel were at war. Okay, go ahead.
And Abijah set the battle in array with an army of violent men of war, even 4,000 chosen men.
400.
Even 400,000.
Okay.
Even 400,000 chosen men.
Right.
Jeroboam also set the battle in array against him with 800,000 chosen men,
Go ahead.
being mighty men of valor.
Being mighty men of valor. So Israel was going up to fight against each other at this time. Go ahead.
And Abijah stood up upon Mount Zemarium, which is in Mount Ephraim, and said, Hear me, thou Jeroboam, and all Israel. Ought ye not to know that the Lord Most High Power of Israel gave the kingdom over Israel to David forever?
Gave the kingdom over to David. Okay? He gave the kingdom that he gave Israel, gave the kingdom over to Israel, to David. That's 5, right?
Yeah, to David forever, even to him.
Read 5 again. Okay. Take your time.
We're on top of 2 Chronicles chapter 13, verse 5. Ought ye not to know that the Lord Most High Power of Israel gave the kingdom over Israel to David forever?
Okay, so he's telling Jeroboam, hey, you guys should know by now that the Lord gave the kingdom already to Israel, because the future is that David's lineage, a king shall come out of that. That was prophecy back then. And Abijah is telling Jeroboam this and tell him, don't you know that? Go ahead.
Yet Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, the servant of Solomon, the son of David, is risen up and hath rebelled against the Lord Adonai.
Right. So Rehoboam had rebelled against the Most High. 7.
And there be gathered unto him vain men, the children of Belial, and have strengthened themselves against Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, which Rehoboam was young and tenderhearted and could not withstand them.
Okay, so this group of people rebelled against Rehoboam. Go ahead.
And now you think to withstand the kingdom of the Lord Most High in the hand of the sons of David, and ye be a great multitude, and there are with young golden calves.
They are with you.
There are with you golden calves, which Jeroboam made you for gods.
So he has these statues there, these idols or whatnot, and they think they're going to come up against Jerusalem and take it over. Go ahead.
Have you not cast out the priests of the Lord Most High?
Right. He cast out the priests of the Lord. Jeroboam cast out the priests of the Most High. Okay. And he set up people that weren't even of the tribe of Levi. Go ahead.
The sons of Aaron.
And
the Levites.
And have made you
priests after the manner of the nations,
after the manner of the nations
of other lands.
Right, because they were worshiping idols also. All these other nations, even America. You got so many different idols and religions in America that people today, 2025, are doing the same thing. Worshiping what they feel, what they think, what they understand, what they want to do. Go ahead.
So that whosoever cometh to consecrate himself with a young bullock.
So whoever comes up to have their sins forgive them with a young bullock or a ram or lamb or whatever, go ahead.
And 7 rams, the same may be a priest of them that are no gods.
Right, the same may be a priest to them. Okay, yeah, you want to be a priest in the temple? Come on. 10.
But as for us, the Lord Most High is our omnipotent power.
But as for us, okay, in Judah, the Lord is our power. Okay.
And we have not forsaken him.
We have not forsaken the Most High. Go ahead.
And the priests which minister unto the Lord Most High are the sons of Aaron.
Right, the priests that we have are of the Levites, of the sons of Aaron. Go ahead.
And the Levites wait upon their business.
And they taking care of the Lord's business here in Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And they burnt unto the Lord Most High every morning and every evening burnt sacrifices and sweet incense.
Mm-hmm.
The showbread also set they in order upon the pure table,
right?
And the candlestick of gold with the lamps thereof to burn every evening. For we keep the charge of the Lord Most High, our power.
Right, we keep the charge of the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
But ye have forsaken him.
But you, Jeroboam, have forsaken the Most High. Okay, and you taught the other 9 tribes to do the same thing. Read on.
And behold, Most High power himself is with us.
He's with us. The Heavenly Father's with us.
For our captain. And his priests with sounding trumpets to cry alarm against you. O children of Israel, fight ye not against the Lord Most High power of your fathers, but ye shall not prosper.
Right. You're not going to prosper because, first of all, you broke the laws of the Most High. You're worshiping idols. Okay. You don't serve the Most High. You kick the Levites out. You have undesirables doing the service of the Levites. And you're going to come against us that have the Levites and trying to stick to the Most High's program, and you think you're going to prevail? You're not going to prosper. Okay? This is what he told the Ephraimite Jeroboam. Go ahead.
But Jeroboam caused...
Go ahead, read on.
Yeah, 2 Chronicles 13, verse 13.
Right.
But Jeroboam caused an ambushment to come about behind them.
Okay,
so they were before Judah.
Okay, drop that. Go to 1 Kings 18:21. So I was bringing all this out to show you that the Most High is dealing with Israel. Okay, right now he's dealing with Ahab. He's dealing with Jeroboam. He's dealing with Judah. Okay, he's dealing with the nation of Israel as it's split at this time. You got the northern kingdom is Judah, and you got the southern kingdom, which is Judah, and the northern kingdom, which is Israel. So give me 1 Kings 18:21.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 18, verse 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between 2 opinions?
So we're going back to Elijah now. Elijah told Ahab to call all the people and the phony prophets that he got, that he set up. Okay? So he's telling them, the people, how long are you all going to go against the Most High? Okay? Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long will ye between 2 opinions? Go ahead.
If the Lord Most High be power, follow him.
If the Lord is the power, follow him. Go ahead.
But if Baal,
then
follow him.
Then follow him.
And the people answered him not a word.
They didn't have nothing to say about it, okay? They had nothing to say about it. Go ahead.
Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I, only remain a prophet of the Lord Most High.
Okay, because they were killing all the prophets, and he thought he was the last one. Go ahead.
But Baal's prophets are 450 men.
Okay, so these Israelites that they set up to serve Baal and all these other statues, all these other idols and whatnot, that Jeroboam just invited whoever wanted to be a priest. Go ahead.
And let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves.
Go ahead.
And cut it in pieces.
And
lay it on wood, and put no fire under.
This is the contest that Elijah was setting up to prove who is the true power. Okay, your idols, your Canaanite idols, or the Most High. Okay, so he asked for 2 bullocks, okay, and they're going to lay them on wood, lay them out to burn them. Go ahead.
And I will dress the other bullock and lay it on wood.
We read this last week for those that were here, so you should recognize this part and have a deeper understanding as to what is going on. Go ahead.
And put no fire under.
And put no fire under it. Go ahead.
And call ye on the name of your gods.
And call ye on the name of your gods, as plural. Okay? Go ahead.
And I will call on the name of the Lord Most High.
And I will call on the name of the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
And the power that answereth by fire.
And the power that answereth by fire.
Let him be power.
Let him be the power. Go ahead.
And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken.
It is well spoken. Yeah, we want to see that. Show us that. We want to see that. 25.
And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, choose you 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first, for ye are many.
Go ahead.
And call on the name of your gods, but put no fire under.
Okay, call on your gods, but don't put no fire under it. Okay, well, let's see if he gonna light it up. Go ahead.
And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even unto noon.
All day long. Go ahead.
Saying, O Baal, hear us. But there was no voice.
There was no voice.
Nor any that answered.
Nor any that answered, man, because there's only one God, man. There's only one true living God. And he is the power of the Israelites. Go ahead.
And they leaped upon the altar.
And they jumped up on the altar.
Which was made.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, cry aloud.
Elijah said, cry aloud. Go ahead.
For he is a God.
For he is a God. He must be able to hear you. Go ahead.
Either is he talking.
Either he is talking. Go ahead.
Or is he pursuing?
Or is he pursuing? Go ahead.
Or he is a journey.
Or is he is in a journey? Go ahead.
Or peradventure he sleepeth.
Maybe he's asleep. Go ahead.
And must be awakened.
Okay. Go ahead.
And they cried aloud.
Go ahead.
And cut themselves.
After
their manner with knives and lancets.
Yeah, bow. Cutting themselves, slicing themselves up. Okay. Blood gushing everywhere. Wow. Go ahead.
Till the blood gushed out.
Upon them. Go ahead.
And it came to pass when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice.
All day long, they're trying to get these dumb idols to respond. Go ahead.
That there was neither voice nor any to answer.
Nor any that regarded. Okay?
Or any that regarded.
Go ahead.
And Elijah said unto And Elijah said unto all the people, come near unto me.
Come near unto me. You all had your chance. Now come near unto me. Go ahead.
And all the people came near unto him, and he required the altar of the Lord Most High that was broken down.
He repaired.
And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob,
right,
unto whom the word of the Lord Most High came, saying.
Now you see how Elijah's going back to Israel. He took 12 stones according to the number of the children of Israel. This shows you that the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, man. From the Old Testament even into the New Testament. The Lord is only dealing with the Israelites. So when Christ came on the scene, why would it change? Christ was a Jew. Why would it change? Go ahead.
Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord Most High, and he made a trench about the altar as great as would contain 2 measures of seed.
Right.
And he put the wood in order.
So he put the wood in order. Go ahead.
And cut the bullock in pieces. And laid him on the wood. And said, fill your barrels with water.
4 barrels.
Pardon me. And fill 4 barrels with water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice, and on the wood.
Go ahead.
And he said, do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he did do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel.
And of Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. That's what you're going to hear throughout the Bible, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's only dealing with the seed of Abraham through Isaac. Okay? Only the Israelites, not everybody. So it's not about you having your own personal relationship with Christ. Okay? Go ahead.
Let it be known this day that thou art Most High power in Israel.
Let it be known that you are the power in Israel. Okay? In Israel, not everybody. In Israel, let it be known. Go ahead.
And that I am thy servant.
And that Elijah is his servant. Go ahead.
And that I have done all these things at thy word.
And that he had done all this preparation by the word of the Most High. Go ahead.
Hear me.
Hear me.
O Lord Most High. Hear me. That this people may know that thou art the Lord Most High, omnipotent power, and that thou hast turned their heart back again.
Okay, so he's crying out to the Most High like they cried out for Baal. Okay, but the Most High is listening because he is the only true living power there is. There is no other. There's none beside him. He stands alone. Go ahead.
Verse 38. Then the fire of the Lord Most High fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice.
Okay, so the Most High answered it. And the fire answered. The fire came. Go ahead.
And the wood and the stones and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench.
I mean, it was completely dried up. Go ahead.
And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces, and they said, the Lord Most High, he is the power. The Lord Most High, he is the omnipotent power.
So when they saw that, they said, the Lord the Most High, he is the power. Okay? He is the omnipotent power. Okay? Go ahead.
And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape.
Let not one of them escape. Okay? That's what we're going to do for Esau, the so-called white man. Get them and let not one of them escape. Okay? Go ahead.
And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook Kishon, and slew them there.
And killed them and put their behinds to death, okay? Or put their behinds to death. Because first of all, they weren't Levites, okay? And second of all, they weren't supposed to be doing the services of the Most High. They were polluting it and being an abomination. So they had to be put to death. Go ahead.
And Elijah said unto Ahab, Get thee up, eat and drink, for there is a sound of abundance of rain.
Okay, so now, after that, the rain was coming back. Go ahead.
So Ahab went up to eat and to drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Carmel, and he cast himself down upon the earth, and put his face between his knees, and said to his servant, Go up now, look toward the sea. And he went up and looked and said, There is nothing. And he said, Go again 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time that he said, Behold, there ariseth a little cloud out of the sea, like a man's hand. And he said, Go up, say unto Ahab, Prepare thy chariot, and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not.
Right. That you don't get caught in it where you ain't going to be able to go nowhere. Go ahead.
And it came to pass in the meanwhile that the heaven was black with clouds and wind, and there was a great rain, and Ahab rode.
And Ahab rode
and went to Jezreel. And the hand of the Lord Most High was on Elijah, and he girded up his loins and ran before Ahab to the entrance of Jezreel.
So Elijah, when the rain came, he told Ahab, start heading back home because it's going to pour down, and you ain't going to be able to. The rain may stop you, or you get stuck somewhere. So the spirit was on Elijah, and he ran faster than Ahab could in his own chariot. That's another miracle that the Lord has promoted in the presence of the prophet Elijah. Showing what? Showing you for the umpteenth time that the Lord is only dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel. He's not dealing with these other nations. Okay, these other nations are not going to be saved. They're not going to have another kingdom. America's going to be destroyed in thermonuclear war, and all the Europeans are going to be destroyed after they serve their punishment, which is going to be double according to the scripture. So with that, I'm going to call it. I'm going to end my class, and I apologize for the mess up earlier. I'm going to get that straight, though. But I hope you got something out of this class and understand that it's the Lord that is dealing with Israel only. Christ only died for the 12 tribes of Israel only. It's in the history, it's in the New Testament as well as the Old Testament. And that's what you got to find out and understand about this book here called the Bible. So my name is Yahweh. Is the House of David at 191 Howard Avenue. We continue our Sabbath tomorrow at 12 p.m. Okay, and we have a Sabbath every week. Okay, the 7th day starts Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. And with that, may the Most High bless you and continue lifting up your spirits in His Word and in His Spirit. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.